one's here yet. Just tie my hair back then. For you guys that are going to watch later, hey guys. I might just start with this again. I used this last week and I really liked it. Or I might use, it's not in my shop, my stash, but I might use the one that Naomi gifted to me. So it's just the Hangover RX by Too Faced. Let's start with that. Let's put these brushes over here because we won't need them anytime soon. This is just so good. Absolutely love it. And it's really moisturising. Right, so I'll just wait for that to dry down. Well, there's one person here. Hi, whoever you are. Thank you for joining me. So I've just used this Too Faced Hangover RX. And I was just saying I really do love it. Last week I went in with this one, which is just as good. This one's from Primark. It's the PS Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer. And it's a dupe for the Bobbi Brown one. It's really good. You'll be able to see I've used an awful lot of it. It's actually better than the Bobbi Brown one. I've scared them off. They've gone back out now. I'm just going to do my makeup, guys. And if you guys come in, then great. But if not, my makeup needs doing anyway for the day. So I'm hoping as I do it, I'll get at least one person in here. That was my fear last week, and quite a few of you came in. And a lot of people have watched it, which I'm super appreciative for. Yeah. I don't know whether to try these foundations. So, if you've watched my shop, my stash, you will have seen I pulled 2 foundations out. You can see that is way too dark. This one, though, normally is the right shade. Oh! This one is normally the right shade for me. So my plan is to mix them, but only go in with a little bit of this. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to show you how much I've got left in it because there's literally nothing. In fact, I showed you last week. So we're just going to go back in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's going to be a bit of a spoiler for when I do my project pan. But literally, look, guys, there's barely anything there. So I just normally use this around my T-zone, especially on my nose area, and then to fill in these lines here. It's really good for that. I just don't like it in general. But it does it does really, it gets rid of your pores in your nose area, so that's really good for that as well. I'm just going to put some under the eyes as well. Okay. There's probably about maybe 1 or 2 uses left. I'll bring it up. So there really isn't much there, isn't that? So that's that. Yeah, we'll go in with this one first. So it's the Grwm Say What Weightless Soft Matte Foundation. It's a hydrating foundation. How it can be matte and hydrating at the same time, I don't know. Mine is Fair Lady T2C. I'm just going to open my blinds and hopefully you'll see everything a little bit clearer, because I've had issues with my lighting and I've taken note from you guys, and you say that you like natural daylight better. So I'm going to open them a little bit because they're not open at the moment. Even though some daylight's coming in, you might see what I'm doing a little bit better when obviously I've opened them. So let me go and do that. Ignore the bed because I've thrown everything off what's normally on the vanity onto the bed. So you see it? You can't really see it, can you? That might be a bit too... All right. Is that any better? I'm sure you guys will let me know. Right, so let's go in with some of this Grwm one first. Can you see how dark it is? Way too dark. That's literally the shade of it there. I've got a feeling I'll be decluttering it. If I can't get it to work now, I'll declutter it. I'm literally using the tiniest amount. In fact, I need that going off on my sponge. Oh, this isn't good, is it? Like, we're like nearly at 10 minutes and no one's here. It's okay. It's okay. It's just like doing a video. No one's normally there when I do my videos. But I just thought maybe 1 or 2 people might want to come and say hi. Okay, so that's what both foundations look like together. This shade here is, like you can see, that's my normal skin shade. So it might turn out to be a hot mess. Just going to try and move this laptop closer so you can literally see. It's on the edge of the vanity table now, so you can see what I'm doing. Actually not looking too bad. really don't like mixing foundations though, because you can't really get, you don't really know how they perform, because obviously it's like this one. This one's illuminating, which I absolutely love. It's so inexpensive as well in the UK. It goes for like maybe £3.99 or £4, whereas this one is over £20, and I just feel like I've wasted my money on it because it's too dark. I should have just sent it back when it came. I mean, people are coming in, but then going back out. I guess I was just lucky last week. We had a good crowd. I don't think I've got any of that other foundation on there, so I'm just going to put a bit of this on my forehead. So the Body Collection one is in the shade Porcelain. That's my normal shade. Right, let's have a look. Doesn't actually look too bad. But I didn't really use a lot of this one, did I? So that'll be why. Everything's falling everywhere. Okay, so we're using this concealer here. So it's the Makeup Gallery Hide and Chic Supersize Liquid Concealer, medium coverage, contains vitamin E. And this one is from Poundland. I think this was £3. Hang on a minute. I'm still going to film this. I mean, I just had a thought to actually disconnect it because it's been going on now live for 15 minutes. But somebody asked me yesterday if I was going to use the Glamonatrix palette in this live, so I'm going to film it for her if she wants to watch it later. Because I don't know if I see the point in just being in this video by myself. Maybe it's just the wrong time. Maybe a couple of hours later would have worked better. Well, that concealer's nice. And worth it. I wouldn't say it's my Holy Grail. The 17 one is my Holy Grail. If you don't know what it looks like, it's this one here. And it's so inexpensive, guys. It really is a good concealer. I've actually got a backup of that because I enjoy it so much. Bronzer. Right, so we're going to put some cream bronzer on next, and it's going to be my Chanel one that's in Project Pan. And this one's nearly all done as well. Just going to use my Real Techniques Expert Base Brush for this. Just stamping it on. I haven't put any on my head and my nose like I normally do. Okay, and then what I do is I take another brush, a cleaner brush, and just kind of blend it out because that is too harsh for me. And it looks really, really orange toned as well. I'm going to stop for a minute and have a drink. How cute is this? I got this for Christmas, and I just thought I'd have a drink now. Basically, his nose is black, and then when you put a hot drink in, it goes red. So, just going to carry on and blend him. And then what I like to do is add a powder bronzer over the top. I'm actually liking the base. That's turned out really, really pretty. Right, so for the powder bronzer, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty. This one is Heat Wave. Oh, it's called Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. And it's in, I think, the lightest shade, Sunrise L1. Looks like that. Looks more like a contour, to be honest. And this is one of the newer bronzers to my collection, so I'm just testing it out. For the people that just joined me, thank you so much. I was just sat here on my own playing with makeup. So I'm glad that you've joined. And then I'm just going to go in with that brush again and blend out. Forgot to put powder under my eyes, so I'm going to do it now with this Wet n Wild powder. It's a little bit dark, but it's got that peachiness to it. It's in the shade Neutral Beige. It's the Wet n Wild Goodbye Photo Flashback. Says it helps eliminate white particles, whatever that means. But yeah, I'm going to go in with this. So they're all part of the Project Pan 10 uses. So my shop stash now is Project Pan 10 uses. I'm not, as far as I know, I'm not doing any other Project Pans this year. I just want to see how I get on with this one. Right, so now we've got the bronzer on. It's time for blush. I think I want to do a pink one today. I'm going to go in with this first. It's the Made by Mitchell in Strawberry Cream, if you can see that. These are really nice cream blushes that he does. I've got a few now in my collection. So it's baby pink, which is not my colour at all normally. But the look I'm doing, I think is going to be a more rosy coloured look. So yeah, we're going to do that. Just blending it in. I mean, you could definitely wear this by itself. You don't need to put powder over the top, but I like to put powder over the top because it lasts longer. And then I like to add just a tiny bit on the nose as well. This kind of blush will give you that cold girl look if you wanted it to, but you'd have to add like some down here and some down here. I just like to add it like at the top. And then I kind of like blend it out to here. Okay, so for the pink blusher, we're using a YSL one. It's this one. I got this for my birthday a few years back, and all the other products I'm not going to use. The eyeshadows aren't very good in it. So the eyeshadows aren't very good, but the blush, I never really used to be into pink blushes. I don't know why I chose this as a present, but I'm going to use it and I want to see if it's going to work out for me. So let's find a blush brush. sure there's nothing on it. Look how pigmented that is. Just wiped a bit off. I don't want to look like the cold girl. In fact, let's do it. That's pretty. Sorry, my hand was in the way. So yeah, I had it all set up. What I was going to do today is let you guys choose my makeup, because I've got a few things, like I've got a couple of highlighters, so I was going to say which one would you like me to use, but it's not worked out, and that's absolutely fine. People have lives, they're busy, so I think I'm going to choose to use this one. I'm getting closer to Valentine's Day, and I've used the Jaclyn Hill one already. I don't know if to try this. No, I'm not. I was gonna go in with this, but I'm not going to. Right, so this is the Too Faced Love Light Blinded by the Light. It's a really nice highlight. Whoops. Normally I really rush to do my makeup. I'm doing it quite slow today as well. Okay, I think that's it. And I want to use this as a finishing powder. So Naomi kindly gifted me this. It's the Hourglass Veil. And I'm just kind of using the last bits of it. She sent it to me to try. I hate that bit where it says the H. I won't buy a full size one because I hate it. I mean, hate's a bit of a strong word, but I'm struggling to get it out. So I'm going to get the travel size, I think. And I think once I've used the travel size up, I'll probably go back to my trusty Too Faced one. Not had that in my collection for ages. And yeah, it needs to come back because it is one that I really, really love. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. And I've not done my brows, so we're going to have to do that. I'm going to put some of this spray on as well, just to bring some life back. Yeah, let's do the brows. I think I'll use my brow pencil. So I'm going to go in with my P. Louise brow pencil. I've not used this in ages. So we'll start off by brushing them out. You guys, today you're just going in and out. It's crazy. What am I doing wrong? Alright, you're just waiting for the eyeshadow application. Maybe I should start off with eyeshadow in future. Okay, so the brows are on. I don't really do that much to them. I just basically go over with this pencil and I really do like it. I got this in a Lucky Dip, a P. Louise Lucky Dip, and yeah, I got this in a box as well by P. Louise. Normally I use this. It's the Hold You Down brow gel, and normally I use it when I've tinted my brows and they need tinting, and that's why I've gone in with the other P. Louise product. So that's all I'm doing today for brows. Now, I was asked to use this by a subscriber, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to say who because she might not want me mentioning the wrong camera. Not everyone likes to be talked about, do they? But yeah, she asked me to use it, so that's what I'm going to do. I've used like the pink blush because, let's show you. I mean, today what I was also going to do, I was going to ask you what kind of look you wanted me to focus on. I thought maybe, did you want a cool look? Because look at it, look how beautiful it is. Did you want a cool look? Did you want a warm look? Did you want a rosy look? Because I've got the pink blush on now, I'm going to use the rosier tones in the palette and do a look around that. And I'm going to do 2 more looks. I've already done 1 look yesterday. I filmed 1 look yesterday and I want to do 2 more looks for the channel, so they'll be up next week sometime. But before I get into that, what I need to be doing is do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll do it to a certain point. I don't need to do it on the lids, but especially above the crease here, I'm going to put some of this on just as a base. It's nearly all gone. So just here and then blend it out upward. So I've actually got an eyeshadow base now, guys. I've not had an eyeshadow base for, I want to say, maybe a year and a half. I got recommended one by my friend Morag, who's also a subscriber on here. she recommended that a while ago, so I can't wait to try that out. It only came today. It's very inexpensive from eBay. It's like £3 or £3.50. So I'm just gonna blend that out. It's definitely drying up. I think I'm gonna throw out that e.l.f. concealer because it served its purpose now. There's barely any left. And I've got that other eyeshadow primer now. So I'm going to go in with the eyeshadows. So like I said, we'll be using this. I need my eyeshadow brushes. Oh, they're there. Oh, before that though, I need to set the concealer. So this is another, this is a palette I want to use at least 10 times over the next couple of weeks. If you've not seen my Shop My Stash, I don't know if I can link it to a live. Like I said, I'm completely new to live videos. I've barely done any. But first of all, I want to go in with Kinky. So this is the palette that I want to use 10 times in the upcoming 2 weeks, which I think is doable. I did use the Sigma Rosy one 10 times last time. What's going on with my phone? Sorry about that, guys. I just needed to know if it was an emergency or not. It's not. It's my sister. I'll get back to her after this live stream. So, like I said, the palette, I want to use it at least 10 times, which is doable because I use the Sigma Rosy one 10 times. And if it takes a little bit longer than 2 weeks, it takes a little bit longer than 2 weeks. Okay, so let's see. Let's go in with this one down here, Simplicity. Let's do that. I'm just going to use this W7 brush I got a while back. I'm going to try coming in a little bit closer so you can see this better than you could see it last week. Like I said, I've opened the blinds, so you should be getting, I mean, the laptop's grainy. It's not as good as my camera. I mean, it's a pretty good laptop, but it is coming up for like 9 years old. I need to find some streaming equipment that makes the videos better. I've heard of one called StreamYard. I just need to look into it. So that's blended out really, really nicely. I'm going to try and make some room on this vanity. That's not working out for me so good. Okay. Just wiping the brush off on my hands so I can go in with a darker shade in the outer V. What shall we use? I think I'm going to go in with Untouched, this kind of like red shade up here. And I'm going to blend it out with the other side. Got to admit, these mattes blend out so nicely. I can see the hype around the Glaminatrix, that's for sure. And Lisa actually bought me some multi-chromes. Can't wait to try those on a multi-chrome Monday. Okay, so now we need some glitter glue for the shimmer. So the glitter glue I'll be using, that's how much I like it. The writing's come off. But if I turn it around, it's just the W7 Sparkle Sleigh. Now, if you live in the UK, I also got this off eBay. It's really inexpensive. I would recommend it. I've never tried the NYX one. That's also meant to be good. Before this one, I had the Too Faced Glitter Glue, and I really enjoyed it, and it did last a long time. But I just thought I'd buy a cheaper one, you know, kind of figure out if I like it or not. And I've got this one, and I've also got Technique Glitter Glue, and this one is so much better. Right. Let's go in. Let's go in with Nearly Natural, this gorgeous pink shimmer down here. Ignore the mess. I'm going to be tidying up after this video. So we're going to go in with that, and then I'm going to go in with a lighter shade, I think, as well. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Look at how metallic it is. Right, I'm just going to stamp it on. Quite light. Maybe I'll go in with that darker shade as well. Right, let's just put this on the lid. Oh, it's gorgeous though. No, I'm just going to go in with this shade. It is quite light. Very pink, which is what I wanted. So that's what we're looking like so far. So now I need to get a brush for the inner corner. One here. So it's just a Jaclyn Hill one. And I'm going to go in with Naked Eye. That one there. That's really pretty as well. All I've done, guys, with these is swatch them. I've not wore them. Well, I wore the greens yesterday in the palette. I'll show you in a minute. Wow, they're so darn pretty. I was really apprehensive. Well, not apprehensive, but Floating in Dreams said that she didn't like the palette. And I was just like, when I got it and I saw how pretty it was, I'm like, why not? I'm like just using it over the last couple of days. It's like, it's gorgeous. They apply really, really well. I don't know whether she used a glitter glue. I mean, I'm sure she would have done, but I mean, I love it. Just trying to find a lash line brush. Oh. Okay, so I might go in with that really dark shade though. It's one of the darkest shades in the palette. It's called Naturally on the lash line, and I might put some on the outer V as well. Actually, I'll just wing it out. Yeah, that looks really nice. Very dramatic. I'm going to get this Refa brush now that Naomi bought for me. Just clean off any excess eyeshadow that's on it. I'll be washing my brushes today and going with that same shade. So Naturally, it's really dark. I'm just going to stamp that onto the outer V there. Right, and then I want to blend out I'm just blending out the eyeshadows now. I mean, look how pretty that is. You're probably not getting to see it really, just how gorgeous it is, but you're definitely seeing it more than you did last week when I used the Sigma Rosy. It's just the camera on the laptop isn't a great one, to be honest. But yeah, I really, really like that. So for mascaras, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Damn Girl first. I don't really like it. Don't like the wand on it. So we're just going to go in with that. Oh, it looks so much better with mascara. So I go in with one coat of this Too Faced Damn Girl, and then I go in with my, it's not my holy grail, but I really do like the Essence ones. And this is Essence Big Lashes. So we're going with a coat of this. Like I said, it's not my holy grail. I think it's called Essence False Lashes, which I absolutely love. You'll see. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a ranking video on all my mascaras, and there's kind of like 2 in that, so you'll see that soon. Can't believe the glitter. I wish you could see it. I might even recreate this look when I do it. So I might even recreate the look when I use the palette again tomorrow. Right, so that just kind of give me a false eyelash effect. Oh my gosh, have you heard about the drama with Michaela and that mascara? I don't know if it was recent, but all the beauty gurus are talking about it. Rich Lux, Jeffree Star, they're talking about Jeffree Star cancelling Michaela. There was something on YouTube about it earlier. I've not watched it, but basically there was a big to-do over Michaela being sponsored by L'Oreal, and apparently, like, she put the mascara on, and excuse me, I don't follow her on TikTok. She put the mascara on, and on the other eye, when she went off camera and came back, she had wispy lashes. So the whole community is going crazy just because she's kind of said, basically, it looks like she's got false lashes, and she literally did have false lashes on. She had like little wispies. So they're saying that she lied to us, and she shouldn't be able to get away with it. And I'm thinking, it's only mascara, calm down. But anyway, this is the eye look. Let's put some lipstick on, and then we'll be done. So for like an hour, I've just been chatting to myself. For you guys that have come in, I really do appreciate that you was here. I would have loved to have had a chat with you. We do have fun on here normally. I know this is only my second live, but I'm not going to let the fact that no one has spoken to me kind of put me off doing more in future. I don't know if I'm going to do one next week. I was going to do Essence, like a full face of Essence, because I've got a couple of palettes. I'll show you what I've got. So I was just saying, I want to do like a full face of Essence. I've got quite a few products by Essence. So I've got like this one. I like to Mauve It, which is a beautiful purple palette. It just looks like that. And then these smell so good. Then I've got the Essence Bronze This Way eyeshadow palette, which looks like that. That's beautiful. I wouldn't mind actually using that one. So yeah, I think I'll do it. It just depends if anyone's going to be here. You know, I feel kind of silly being in the live by myself, and I know you guys watch later, but even so, so yeah, what I was saying is, if you just want to be silent, that's fine. You can be. I'm just really appreciative of you clicking on the video, but I would love for us to have a chat and get to know one another. So what I'm going to do now is find a lipstick. I thought I had 2 nude lipsticks in my shop, my stash. Yeah, I do, one back there. Okay, so I've got 2, and again, I was going to let you guys choose. That's what I did last week. So we've got the Primark Rosewood Mauve, I think it's called. Yeah, Rosewood Mauve. That would look absolutely gorgeous with that look, I think. And then we've got the Rimmel Naughty Nude. And again, I think that would. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to go with the darker one for today. So that one by Primark. He's so... No! Oh, crap. Oh, Lisa, I've took the eyeshadow. Oh, I feel like crying. Not even used that shade yet. See if I can smush it back in. Can you see? I'm really angry at myself now. Could have been worse, I guess. Isn't that a nice shade? Right, so as I was saying, this lipstick is so moisturising. I think it looks nice. And the overall look, I think it looks nice. Oh, my hair's a mess though. My you can't see it on camera, but my face, like my base, is looking really, really nice. What I want to do is just take some setting spray. I'll just use this one that I got in a hamper. It was the iHeart Revolution Christmas hamper. It's quite nice. It's cranberry. Yeah, that's looking nice now. I'll come closer and give you an overall view, even though it's quite a grainy video camera. You can appreciate it, I think. So you can even see the sparkle there. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. I actually like this lip as well with the overall eye look. I thought I would be decluttering it. So I'm going to leave this here now. Thank you so much for joining me, for the people that did. I really do appreciate it. And I hope next week's live goes a little bit better if I decide to do one. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.